Hey everyone, it's your girl Lamary and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to tell you things that I stopped purchasing for graduate school. This is my personal list. Just because I mentioned something in this video doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. If it works for you, great. I'm just saying that it didn't work for me during my first year of graduate school. So yeah, let's jump right into it. I wish I had not purchased, and that is wrong. I wish that I did not waste so much time, energy, ink, and paper on printing off the PowerPoints. Oh my goodness. I wasted so much time and so much ink and so much paper just printing off thousands of PowerPoint slides. I'm not kidding.
Just PowerPoint slide. Aesthetically pleasing, like this.
If that wasn't enough, I printed them off and then I cut and pasted the PowerPoints into notebooks. Now, it even folds out. Oh my gosh. This was a waste of time. This took up so much time. I would not do that again. Don't print off your PowerPoint slides. I printed off over 1,000 PowerPoint slides, and that's not counting the large group tutorial sessions, the review sessions, the practice questions, the one-on-one tutorial sessions that I had. Like, that's just for the lecture, and that's not even for the entire class, and that's just for one class. There's way too many PowerPoint slides. And binders, like, look at this. Biochemistry, histology, molecular biology, microbiology, physiology, anatomy. This is way too much. I'm drowning in paperwork. Instead of printing off all these PowerPoint slides and putting them in notebooks and binders and just cutting and pasting and just a bunch of things that wasted time, I ended up using a note-taking study app tool. Now, I had two when I first started, as I didn't know which one best worked for me. It was Notability and GoodNotes. If you want me to do an objective comparison of Notability and GoodNotes, definitely drop it in the comments below. But what I like best is GoodNotes, and GoodNotes allows me the ability to transfer all those PowerPoint slides, all those notes, all those large group tutorial sessions, and transfer all of that information into my GoodNotes and put them and separate them by notebooks and other categories. I could even make quick study sets or flashcards out of that content. So GoodNotes was just the study app that worked best for me, and it turned all of this anatomy, this a nice and organized arrangement of all of my classes, all of the content that I needed, and all of the PowerPoint slides and all my study material. So I don't purchase pens, pencils, stickers, none of that stuff anymore. I have a whole collection. Okay, don't play with scissors. And TikTok made me buy these. And really my emotional panic and compulsive shopping really made me buy these, which has been dealt with since then. So I'm just like randomly scrolling on TikTok, came across these, aesthetically pleasing study tools and study things that people were doing, and they had these.
They had these highlighters.
I was freaking out, and I was like, I need something that's gonna help me study. And I thought, I don't know why, but I thought that these pens, these highlighters, are these by Zebra? No, I couldn't afford the Zebra one, so I got the Pin and Gear one. I thought these were gonna help my notes stand out and look really pretty and grab my attention and help me learn the content better. I'm gonna tell you, all that's false. I did not learn better with these highlighters. They're super pretty, they're super adorable. Made my notes look very cute, but the information wouldn't stick, and I probably only remembered 20% of what I actually wrote down or made aesthetically pleasing. I recommend this for studying. Like, I don't purchase these anymore. Now I can't get them back into the box, but Anyway, it's because I have so many. But no, I don't purchase any more pens, any more pencils, any more highlighters, any more stickers, any more stationery. I don't purchase that for graduate school. That's not necessary to learn the information. What is necessary to learn the information is actively studying the information. When I realized, like, very quickly that wasn't working, like my iPad, my laptop, those two items I use faithfully for just about everything in graduate school. Amazon, and it's like a $25 knockoff of an Apple Pen, but it works just as great. And this has replaced all of these. This one Apple Pen imitation has replaced all of these. And when it comes to writing on my iPad, I thought, again, I watched this on TikTok. Why? I really gotta stay off TikTok. But I watched a TikTok video and they had talked about this paper like screen protector. Like, maybe that might be a good thing to purchase. You know, I'm moving from pen and paper to using a stylus and iPad. Maybe I might need that just to help me, you know, make that transition a lot easier. Paper screen protector. And so they have all kinds of sizes for different iPads, but it is what it says it is. Like, it does have the texture of paper. It's anti-glare, it's anti-fingerprint, self-adhesive, it's case friendly, and it's removable. All those things are true. The thing that they left off though was that this texture like screen protector will damage your stylus. The tip of it specifically. It started scratching off the tip of my stylus to what was wearing down because of the texture of the paper. I don't need to write on paper that bad. I don't need the feeling of it, so I just did away with it. I do not purchase any more planners. That had to be the worst thing for me because I kept losing my planners. Like, I have this one, the only planner that I did not lose, or actually, this is the only planner I lost and I kept finding it. So yeah, just from the fact that I kept losing it and I kept losing it and I kept losing it, we're strong. I was super dedicated. I was like, I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna use my planner faithfully. And even though I started off strong, look at that. I always end up like, whatever. So, and I just did not keep up well with it. I mean, I tried so many things with the planner, with a physical planner, but it just throughout all the things that I tried, like I just couldn't get it to stick, and I would fall behind on my assignments. I would almost miss deadlines. Like, I would be part of the last minute gang, which, you know, yay, last minute gang, woo woo. But some of that stuff was like self-sabotage because I'm like, dang, had I just done just something earlier, had I submitted that assignment earlier, had I known the deadline was this week and not next week, you know, I really hurt myself with having a physical planner. So what I have done now is started using a digital planner. And I don't mean like the digital planner on GoodNotes. I don't use that. I don't use the digital planner, or the digital planners off of Etsy. I don't do that. That does not work for me. I just pick up my phone and I go to the calendar, start typing things in. And when I noticed that when I typed them in and I put alerts on them, I would not fall behind as much on my assignments. However, my husband and my kids, which my kids aren't really paying attention, but my husband is, my husband wouldn't know about an assignment coming up or a study group that I had planned or I said I was going to attend or a big project that was coming up. So, you know, him and I were brainstorming and I came across Google Calendar and I just started trying it and I shared it with him, and it helped us stay in sync with our schedules to where even he was responding back and he would put things on his Google Calendar that were shared with me. And I would then know, oh, okay, he has a gig coming up on that Saturday. So let me make sure that if I have a study group in the morning, I need to make sure I'm at home with the kids late at night, or I need to make sure that I get a babysitter so I can go and support my husband at his gig where he plays in his band. So, you know, that helped out way more than a physical planner. So I highly recommend Google Calendar. as far as like planning out your life, putting in your tasks, putting in and setting reminders for yourself. That way you don't fall behind on your assignments and your personal life. I am always curious to hear what you guys have to say. So if you have a different app aside from Google Calendar that you use to plan your life, plan your day, organize your life and everything like that, definitely drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Okay, so that wraps up my things that I stopped buying for graduate school. My hope is that you learn from my mistakes and that you don't make these same mistakes when you're in graduate school or when you're in school, period. It's not the things you buy. It's how much information you're conceptualizing and learning. That's the point. If it's not helping you conceptualize the information, if it's not helping you learn the information, then it's not necessary. What are some things that you stopped buying that just quite frankly weren't very helpful to you? Oh, there is one more thing that I don't use anymore. Don't buy this if you don't need it. Like exactly what it says. It's Netter's Anatomy Coloring Book. I praised this up and down my channel when I first bought it, because I thought this was going to help me solidify the anatomical concepts from my anatomy and physiology. And a little bit from physiology, but mostly from anatomy class. When I tell you that most of this is blank, that means I did not need this for graduate school. I didn't need it. And my husband tried to tell me that you were right. My husband was right. I'm sorry. I need the practice questions and the active recall and the space for petition. Look, that's what I need. But like, this takes up so much time. And I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have the time to be coloring, especially when my professor already gives us beautifully colored pictures of all things anatomy. I don't have time to be recoloring what's already colored in the PowerPoints, but I'm coloring it in a book. That's what I'm saying. Like, think wisely before you actually purchase any supplemental material, and be realistic on, am I gonna have time to do this? Like, before you make any purchase, is this necessary, and will I have the time to dedicate to it to study? That's it. Like, that is it. That is it. So, okay, I'm gonna get off my high horse. That was it. So thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you like this video, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you found it helpful and you want to share it with a friend, go ahead, click that share button, share it with a friend or someone you know. If you want to see more content, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And if you want to see... It's like 1 in the morning. What the hell? This just fell from up here. How in the world did that happen? That's okay. That's what fell during my video. And my kids did not wake up. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. That thing fell down and my kids didn't wake up. I've been talking for about 45 minutes and they didn't even budge. And then that thing fell down in the middle of my video and my kids didn't even budge. But I'm freaking out. Like, I'm scared. All right, gotta clean this up.